single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is a Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I am your host, Son752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well then you just say Omar with the R. Today on the Urban Therapy with Son show, we are talking about when you're with somebody and all by yourself at the same time. When you're with somebody and all alone at the same time. So we're going to talk about when you are like in a relationship or a marriage or maybe even a friendship or some type of partnership situation where y'all are supposed to be there with each other, for each other, and you wind up feeling like you're doing everything by yourself. So some of y'all might know something about this. You know, if you've ever been in a relationship where this was the dynamic of the relationship, trust and believe you never forgot how this went down. Like, let's say you had children with somebody. Y'all have kids together. Maybe y'all live together. Y'all are playing house. Maybe you're not married yet, but y'all playing house. Or maybe you are married yet and playing house. Either way, you have to take care of the kids. And I'm not just talking about making sure that they are fed and clothed and get to school and things like that. I'm talking about you have pretty much raised these children all by yourself. And contrary to popular belief, a lot of people think that only women get put in these types of situations, but I've seen it where men get put in these types of situations too. Yeah, domestic situations. They cooking, they cleaning, they making sure that the kids get the soccer practice. They doing the soccer mom thing as a dad, plus they are providing financially. Now, it could be a situation where the dad works at home because he might be an architect or some shit like that. He might be some type of telecommunications guru or whatever. He may have a lucrative stay-at-home business. Whatever the case is, he may be doing the thing. Now, I ain't gonna say that it applies to all men, or I'm not gonna try to act like this is a situation that visits men more than it does women. But when you start talking about supporting each other, you're not always just talking about finances. You're not always just talking about emotions. A lot of times you can be talking about a myriad of things. You can be talking about a plethora of things. You can be talking about this thing, that thing, the other thing, a bunch of things. But when you sit back and think about it, because you might have drifted into the situation and not even really noticed. Wait a minute, how did we get here? At first, we was doing the damn thing. Or it could have started out with them. You could vividly see the selfishness in them and the willingness to let you take the lead on things and in certain things. And it just got worse from there. Because you were so in love, you were so happy to be in a relationship, you were so glad to be with them that you let them get away with one thing, two things, three things, four things. And then it became a way of life in your relationship. So when y'all got into discussions about the whole thing, now you get hit with well, I thought that's the way you liked it because, all this time and you never said nothing. 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 How come you said nothing? Is it your fault you never said nothing? Why you say nothing? You never said nothing. That don't make it all your fault. That don't make it all your fault. Yeah, you're going to be feeling like it's your fault. And trust me, anybody else who knows about your situation, they're probably going to make it seem like it's your fault too. Because they're going to say that you enabled the person. You allowed them to get all the way over here. You allowed them to get all the way over here. You wasn't saying nothing. Maybe you were just born with the responsibility gene, the loving gene, the understanding gene. Shout out to all my understanding people out there. And there's one thing they always get caught out there. because you're too busy understanding everybody. Nobody understands you, and you do what you do. So they let you do what you do. I sort of like when Allen Iverson was playing. You know, I remember how he used to just let him run up and down the court. His teammates used to just be looking at him in awe and shit. But that's not really the way it was. Allen Iverson was actually a ball hog. I didn't want to admit it back in the day, but he really was. And he, you know, anyway. All by yourself, but with somebody. What's this use of being married if you ain't got nobody? You, everything that you really need, you gotta get for yourself. Like you bleed yourself, like you cut yourself. You ain't got nobody out here but yourself. Yo, somebody to come and help. Yo, you gotta stop having to do for self. And you gotta do for your kids and your fam. Damn. So we gonna talk about that today. Me, you, we, us. We gonna talk about it today. You, me, we, us. We gonna talk about it today. You, me, we, us. We gonna talk about it today. You, me, we, us. We gonna talk about it today. And I'm just 7'5" and I do my thing. I don't care what y'all saying. I still feel like I'm a king, and I don't have to wear the crown, but I'm down like a submarine. I be struggling to make sure I keep my sneakers clean. But I ain't gonna make sure that you have to clean them. I'm gonna do this shit myself because I got my wealth. I ain't rich or nothing like that, but I'm rich up in the mind, and I can still find a way to make sure that I get out here in this world. Yeah, me and my John, my girl, you know how it go. But make sure you ain't gonna disrespect the man. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you so. And you gonna find out really the hard way. I do this thing each and every motherfucking day. Why you think I stand in front of this cam? Because that's how I do. That's really how I am. Yo, cams don't get run. We gonna have a little bit of talk. You know, we gonna have a little fun. I ain't providing y'all with no hors d'oeuvres, but you know, later on refreshments get served. Yo, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to be down? Yo, how it sound? Yo, hit the like button. Why am I being stingy with the likes? Yo, stop playing, psych. No, it ain't no psych. Hit the goddamn like button. Stop playing around with me, son. Yo, hate when I have to flex on your hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm tired. Yo, so why ain't be fronting on the likes, son? I gotta ask, son, why they be fronting on the likes? Son, why? Why? Every day I gotta prove myself. I said, every day I gotta prove myself. I said, every day I gotta prove myself. I said, every day I gotta prove myself. Why do I gotta prove myself more than everybody else? Why I gotta do this shit? I sometimes be feeling smaller than else. And I'm trying to grow. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get big as a giant. You act like you know. Y'all be acting hard. Y'all be acting like y'all, man. Y'all be bitching all the time, man. Stop playing. Yo, what's the deal? I'm about to get on this mic and show you how I feel. Right about the time when I put the drums out of the way, yeah, we gonna have something to say. And I play the way that I play, you play the way that you do, and everything should be cool. But it's not always that way. So come on, man. Come on, hey. All right, let me give y'all a little something. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. I came here to get started. The cold act ill or get retarded. No disrespect to anybody out there that's retarded. You know what I mean? No disrespect to the retarded. Don't be acting like nobody out there is retarded now. That's what we not gonna do. You know what I mean? We not gonna be acting like nobody out there is retarded. Some of y'all got retarded brothers and sisters, friends, and all that kind of shit. You've been ignoring they retarded asses all this time and giving them passes for it. That's what y'all been doing. That's what you're doing. Hold on, let me turn this mic on. Turn the mic on. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do it like this. Are we good? Are we loud? Are we clear? Let me find somewhere good to pin this thing. Find somewhere good to pin it. All right, we good. We good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. What's going on? Grown woman, don't try me. Yo, sometimes I be asking, why me? And T Carey, right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your sight. And Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow! She's about to turn it out. What's good? What's good? Emily says, I'm disabling your Ring camera. You got me on because why you all in my business? First of all, I don't use a Ring camera. I'm one of the content creators. I don't use a Ring camera. I don't use, as a matter of fact, that's one of my little claim to fame. Like, I don't use no Ring camera shit. I got the professional shit. You know what I mean? My shit light up the whole room. Ring camera, that's for them. That's for them cheap cats. You know what I'm saying? I spend money on mine. Ain't no Ring camera around here. Ain't no ring light over. Ain't no ring light around here. But it's all good though, because I understand what you're saying. But yeah. When you're with somebody, but you're all by yourself. I mean, when you really think about it, like what is that? With someone and all by yourself at the same time. Man, if I had a nickel for everybody who I know who have been through this kind of thing, I know I could get up to $1. You know what I mean? 5 times 20. I know at least 20 people throughout my lifetime, maybe a lot more than that. But when you see this spectacle, especially when the couple is married, and you think like, damn, it gets you to wondering. You start getting in people's business without even getting in their business. But it's gonna make you wonder, like, damn. Every time the kids need something, they gotta do it. You never really see them together. You know, they don't really, like, what's going on? What's going on? Sometimes you might even hear them express their needs for or with somebody else. And then it gets really nasty on the financial front. It can get really nasty on a financial front, like a married woman having to borrow money from somebody. A married woman having to borrow money either from another, God forbid it's another man, but often it is, or they got to go to their family. Now, married couple can go through some hard times, some rough patches and things like that, to whereas the money might have got messed up or whatever. And, you know, if you got kids and all of that, family a lot of times would jump in. Oh, nah, you know, y'all need your roof fixed. You know what I mean? You know, kids need school clothes or something like that. You know, we're pitching. You know, the village be stepping up and doing what they supposed to do. That's cool. But your woman shouldn't be having to borrow money straight up and down. Especially when you don't even know, like when her man or her woman don't know. I'm sorry. I said that all wrong. I LGBTQ that whole thing. When her man or her husband does not know that she has to borrow or that she is borrowing money from somebody else and she don't have a drug problem or a gambling problem. Yeah, that's a problem. I think it is. Trayvon, And Dimples D's is all up in the house. What's good? And Trayvon says, I subscribe. Can I get a shout out? Yes, you can, Trayvon. You know what? You can get more than a shout out. I got something for you. I mean, since you subscribing over here, hold on. Let me check it though. You know what I mean? If I don't see my subscriber count go up, and I do know how many subscribers I have, then you know, I don't know, Trayvon. You say you subscribe, but according to this subscriber count, I don't know if you did that. It doesn't say that you did that. Because I checked my subscriber count just about a few minutes ago before I started the show. And unless somebody else, let's just say I don't see where you subscribe. But tell you, now you subscribe. You just did it. I swear to God, you just did it. Now I got you. Now I got you. Don't be trying to catch the guard out of there. Now I'm gonna check it again and see if it go down one. I know what you did. Trayvon, or is it Trayvan? Thanks for the subscription, my man. I appreciate you coming through. Yo, wait till you see what we about to do. We be coming through with all kinds of knowledge and wisdom. Yo, you can't knowledge. What should I say? You can't learn that shit in college. We're going to do this thing and make sure we don't abolish the good way of life, but the slave life got to go. You understand what I'm talking about, yo? Every Sunday, every Saturday, and the 5 days after that, you our way. Everything is going to go good. Thanks for coming through. Let's get the thing understood. You can say what you want to say in the chat, but if you call on the phone, it gets really fat. Because that's when you get really loose. Yeah. All right, let's go. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Trayvon, he said, I did, I swear. Refresh. When they was lunching. I hear you, my G. I hear you. All right. So hold on. Emily said, well, whatever you're spying on me. I ain't spying on you. You know what I mean? Don't be telling on yourself. I told you about that. You're supposed to be a Pisces. You know what I mean? Keep that thing right. Okay. Emily says, I feel this for real with someone and by yourself. Yo, a lot of people go through this. It is. This is a tough situation, but we're going to get deep. We're going to dig so deep in this joint. You know what I mean? We're going to go so deep, we might reach China. Remember back in the day, they used to say, if you keep digging, the lower you go, you will reach China. I don't know. Why did we used to say that? I don't know. Okay. All right. Gianluigi Buffon says, hello. Where did you get your hoodie? This hoodie is about 4 years old. And I got it online. Like, I think it might be 5 years. I think I might have got it during the pandemic in 2020. I believe I got it in 2020. And you know what? It's funny because I was actually looking for a good pair of sweatpants at the time, and I couldn't find it. You know, I'm a little funny about buying sweatpants online anyway, because sweatpants is one of those things that I think that a man really has to try on first. You know what I mean? Because they might send you a pair of skinny sweatpants. I don't get down like that. But anyway, I couldn't find the sweatpants, so I ordered I saw the hoodie. I was like, I'm a big fan of camouflage. I don't know about you. I'm a big fan of camouflage. So I got these. Hold on. You see these? You see these camouflage Nikes right here? These Air Max. You see that? Even though they don't directly match. Hold on. And these are old too. I know I bought these during the pandemic. I said, even though it ain't no that hot pinkish color in there, I was like, but the sneaks green, and the hoodie is camouflage. So we going, and that's how we do. Grown woman don't try me says, I'm driving, not ignoring anyone. So So hello. Oh, so what you really saying is you're driving, so you don't give a shit about nobody else. All right, I got you. I understand. I don't think that's a good way to be, but at least you are trying to be forthcoming. I understand that. That part about it, I do understand. So because she's driving, she don't think that she has to participate or be down or acknowledge anybody. So okay, I get that part. I get that part. Sometimes with some people on some Sundays they get a little funny. So it's pretty obvious that she didn't go to church and praise the Lord today because she would probably be in a better social space. She don't want to build with a better man with her fellow man though. It's all good. When you're with somebody and all by yourself, there are so many different ways to be with somebody and by yourself at the same time. Emotionally. Trayvon, you went to church? All right, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's what's up. But yeah, when you need somebody emotionally or mentally and emotionally, because those are the times when you have mental and emotional needs, and I'm not just talking about when it's time to do the nasty. I'm not talking about when it's time to get that, get the juice, out of the orange. You know what I mean? That blood orange is so sweet when it's time. I'm not talking about that. I'm not even talking about them times. But I'm talking about when you need somebody to tell you that you are good, that you are important, that you make good decisions, that you are important out here, that you matter, that you are relevant, that you are one of them ones. You know what I mean? That you're special, that you're smart, that you're wise, that you are trustworthy, that your judgment is good. You got the good judgment. Pull her hair back. Sometimes you get so hyped, you got to pull the hair and hit it from the back. You got to pull the hair. Wait a minute, wait, I can't. You understand what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of men experience this. Now, I'm not going to say that men are by themselves because they don't get this, but a lot of men have been with women who never gave them any love. I mean, like I ain't saying they let them do it. They let them do it to some women be cutting that off. You know what I'm saying? Some men find themselves in a situation they can't even get no. They can't get their eyes. They can't get their eyes messed up over the onion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be crying over the onion. Oh God. Men like to be told that they are special, that they are smart, that they are leaders, that they are worthy of respect. Men like to hear that kind of shit too. But sometimes we get we paint ourselves in a corner of acting like we don't need that shit. Like, what I mean? I just do what a man is supposed to do. I just do what a man's supposed to do. So, I mean, whether or not you tell me, that I did a good job or you pat me on the back or whatever, it don't really matter because I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do as a son, as a husband, as a father, as a friend, as an employee, whatever. I just handle my biz. But in the inside, he'd be like, yo, I'm doing everything around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here busting my ass every day. Don't let it be a black man. I got to deal with the pressures out here. You know what I mean? White man trying to tear me down. He'll give my woman a better position at work than I have and try to demoralize me and emasculate me and shit. I got to deal with that. But you know what? I ain't worried about it because I know I do what I do. I do what I do. Ain't nobody got to do me no favors because I'm going to make sure that my shit is stamped. My shit is stamped. Meanwhile, he like, it would be nice if my girl just told me I had a nice haircut sometimes. You know what I mean? That would be nice. Or even the days when I don't have a nice cut, it'd be nice to hear, like you even look good on your days. when you had when she ain't been to the hairdresser in a couple of weeks or whatever. And I remember, baby, it still look tight. Well, I guess I should say that to her because I wound up having to pay for the shit anyway. Like, yo, the micro braids still looking real good. Thank God, man. Shit, she be sitting in that chair for 15 hours and shit. All right. But yeah. What y'all mean I need to chill? What? James said, I'm reporting you. Oh, God. He said, I'm only 12. Well, listen, if you only 12, this show clearly says not for children. It clearly says that. But if you only 12, you shouldn't even know what I was doing. So there's that. All right, Emily says 12. Why parents don't watch with their children click on the internet? See, I wasn't going to go there. Dimples D says, if you're not communicating openly and honestly, misunderstandings and resentment can build up, leading to feelings of distance. All right. Kim's Wims, what's good? How you feeling, Ma? Good to see me some you. Always good to see me some you. Thanks for coming on through. For coming on through. All right. Dimples D says, schedule time to talk openly and honestly about how you're feeling and what you need from the relationship. Speaking of that, you can find yourself to be feeling isolated or all by yourself when you don't feel like you can talk to your man or your woman. Like, you know, you might have a lot to say and it might have been building up and you would like to take care of every little small thing as they come up so you wouldn't have to let your resentment or your confusion or bad feelings build up. But you might be dealing with somebody that you know is going to react on some bullshit. You ever been dealing with somebody like that? Like every they so insecure or whatever that any little mistake that they make, if you bring it to their attention, even if you're just trying to help them, they want to fly off the handle, start crying, bitching. I do everything for you. I'm out here trying. You know, my grandmother died back in 86. Why are you giving me all of this crazy shit? Or when my grandmother died back in 86, you know, my granny raised me. Why you know that you shouldn't. So you know when you dealing with somebody who be acting like a little bitch, you might not be in a hurry to bring certain things to their attention. Like, all right, so you turn into that let it go person. Y'all know who y'all are. You are the let it go one. They be shitting on you, but you let it go. Hold on. Let's get some bongo in here. They be shitting on you, but you let it go. Yeah. They inconsiderate, but you let it go. They never help out, but you let it go. You got needs of your own, but you let it go. They selfish as hell, but you let it go. Narcissistic personality disorder, but you let it go. They never step in to help you, but you let it go. They got a bad attitude, you let it go. Before I let go, they don't take care of the kids, you let it go. They be fucking up the money, but you let it go. They need to get their shit together, but what you let it go. You know that somebody need to talk to them, but you let it go. They family co-sign the bullshit, but they let it go. You should have took care of it a long time ago. You let it go. Shit is getting worse by the day, but you let it go. Try to talk to your pastor, but you let it go. You need some professional help, but you let it go. You're sad in the motherfucker, yeah, but you let it go. The day's getting worse day by day, but you let it go. No end in sight, but guess what? You let it go. Shit is fucked up, yeah, you let it go. The Lord ain't answering prayers, but you let it go. Don't put the gun to your head, let it go. Don't overdose on no pills, you let it go. You think about robbing and hold on. Damn. The actor, comedian, Robin, the one that committed suicide, and Phyllis Hyman and Donny Hathaway and David Carradine and what's his name? Robin Williams. Robin Williams. Yeah, right. What's his name? Robin Williams. His name's Robin Williams, right? Who's the black comedian that died of the heart attack? The black one. Wasn't his name was Robin something? Robin Harris. It was Robin Williams. You think about Robin Harris and you think about Robin 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 and Phyllis, but you let it go. Yo, you're so sad. Let it go. Don't be the let it go person all the time. You can't be the let it go person all the time. But you may have found yourself being exactly that, the let it go person. Here you are, the let it go God. You the let it go God. That's what you have become. Damn, this is good as shit. You know how you didn't even really realize how bad you needed something until you get it? And you realize everything, you immediately you realize how something has been missing in your life. And you might understand that you haven't been taking good inventory over what's going on in your life. Like, for example, you've been under mad stress, crazy tension and shit, and somebody come in and massage your shoulders, and you're like, what the fuck? You didn't even know you needed a massage. You know your shoulders been hurting. You know your back been hurting. You know you've been aching and in pain. You know you've been mad, uncomfortable, but you didn't even know. You didn't even really realize how bad you needed to somebody come in and grab your traps, start massaging them shits. And unfortunately, it might be by somebody who ain't got no business massaging you. Yeah, your work husband putting his hands on your traps. And you like, oh yeah, don't touch me. Oh God. Oh God. My work hubby is my side joint. My work husband is my side joint. Like your husband, he don't do no massage. He don't do that shit. You ain't even really realize you needed it. Now you know you need to stop letting your work husband massage your trapezes. You better stop him. You better stop him because he'll be massaging your, he'll be tickling your cervix after a while. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Let's see. Can I find the ovary?
Can I find a fallopian tube? Like exactly where is it? They say that you're supposed to look for the G spot, and they say it's close up in the vagina, but like up above. So your man needs to do something like this, you know. But instead of looking for the G spot, let's look for everything else up in the female reproductive system. So we get the cervix, the fallopian tubes, and you get the uterus, and we get the ovaries. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can find. See what we can find. Anyway. When was the last time somebody massaged your scalp? All y'all weave wearing chicks out there, you ain't nobody, don't nobody be putting their hands in your head. You know y'all be needing that shit. You need to get your scalp greased, and you need somebody to massage your scalp so you can stop complaining all the time. But you ain't know that you needed your scalp massaged. You didn't know. You was too busy out here trying to look cute with that wig and weave on. You out here just trying to look presentable. You need somebody to get their hands up in that shit. Yo, we grab that Dax, that Blue Magic, that Royal Crown. You know what I mean? Give me that shit. Let me part shorty's scalp. You ain't had your scalp greased since you was like 8 years old. Shit. You know what I mean? Shit. I might heat up the straightening comb and shit. Take you back to a better time. I ain't gonna burn you. We just gonna, take you back to, take you back to the kitchen. Take you back to the kitchen. You know what I mean? Cooking a pot of greens, the ham hock up in them shits. These was back in the pork eating day. Pot of greens, the ham hock up in that shit, and you burning a hot comb at the same time. You know what I mean? Mothers back in the day used to be able to pull off that kind of shit. Anyway, you ain't had your scalp massaged in a long time. You ain't had your scalp greased. Shit feeling good. Why your man ain't greasing your scalp? Huh? Why? Because you won't let him see your head. You too busy out here, you know what I mean? Weaving and wigging it. Weaving and wigging it. Wigging it and weaving it. Wigging and weaving it. Weaving it and wigging it. Wigging it, weaving it, weaving it, weaving it, wigging it, wiggity, waggity. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Dimple says, he said number one hit. That's what's up. Dimples D says, you learn at times that being transparent in a relationship does not always work. Men sometimes only open up to things they feel you need to know. Basic. Yeah, well, these are things that you need to establish in a relationship from the beginning. And you know what, Dimples, I'm glad you used the word transparent, because I've been wondering, why do we use the word transparent? Do you know that transparent literally means see-through? It means you can see through something. What we need is visibility, because there are too many things being hidden, whether they are physical things, whether they are emotional things, whether they're spiritual things. We need visibility. Who remembers? Who remembers back in the days when the Chinese restaurants around the way didn't let you see them cooking? Who remembers that shit? I do. We used to be wondering what the hell. We didn't know how the food got to us in the bag and them little cartons with the red writing on it, red, the picture of a dojo. I guess it was a dojo, whatever they call Chinese houses. But I remember back when you did not see them cooking your food. And I think that's where the whole eating cats and cats disappearing from the neighborhoods, I think that helped fuel those rumors. So after in the 80s, when they had the transparent bulletproof glass and start letting you see them cooking, it was like, oh, well, ain't this some shit? Before we couldn't see. We needed visibility. Luigi says, what? What for real? They using cat as meat? No, but they used to. Listen. I don't think that they were feeding us cats, but it used to be a lot of rumors that the Chinese restaurants was feeding you cats. Only the Chinese restaurants around the way though, the takeout Chinese restaurants. If cats was missing from the neighborhood, they'd be like, oh yeah, the Chinks got them. The Chinks got them, and they done cooked up Fluffy. You ate Fluffy last night. You ain't even know. You ain't even know. But anyway. But yeah, so, transparency means you can see through it. Now, I guess you could take it to mean that you can see everything through the glass. But visibility is what I think we're actually looking for. Visibility. We want to see. There's something going on with you that's hidden, and I need to see it. Can you make it visible for all my office people? You know what I mean? You on Microsoft Teams. Share your screen, baby. Yeah. When your man or your woman won't share his screen with you or her screen, share your screen. Come on, put your screen up. I hear what you're talking about, but I need you to share the screen so I can get a visual. Share your screen. When your man or your woman refuse to share your screen, come on, office people. Y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all know y'all hate them those Microsoft Teams meetings. Y'all know y'all hate that shit. Zoom too. You know them Microsoft. You can use Zoom for a lot of different, lot of other reasons, but the Microsoft Teams, yeah, that shit is linked to your job. I ain't never heard of nobody that was just friends talking about something. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up on Teams. I'm a video call. We gonna video chat on Teams. I'm like, no, you're not. You ain't in my network, fool. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for all my admins. Yeah, I'm gonna create us a Microsoft Teams account. I need a website. I think I need a website. Yeah, I'm gonna create a Microsoft Teams account. Like, yeah, Carrie or T Carrie, right? And Grown Woman Don't Try Me, Norris Hill. Yeah, I need to talk. You know what I mean? I need to talk to y'all. You gotta y'all gotta be on point. Get y'all on point. Get y'all on Microsoft Teams meeting. Share your screen. Share your screen. I'm sharing my screen. This is a picture of niggas wilding. I'm sharing my screen of niggas acting up. Dimples D says, what's the topic of the show? What do you mean? You just asked, you done all this comment and now you want to know what the topic of the show is? Really? The topic of the show is when you're with someone and all by yourself at the same time. When you are with someone and all by yourself at the same time. Back in the days, women used to ask all the time, like, if I got to do everything by myself, what do I need a man for? I don't hear that as much as I used to. And you would think I would hear it more now, with so many women claiming to be independent and things like that. Are we experiencing a shift out there? And whether women who were claiming to be independent or strong independent women, strong black independent women, were they doing that as a result of a necessity because they didn't have anything, they didn't have any other option, or were they doing that because somebody else was making them feel like they were by themselves in the first place? Don't nobody open up doors for me. Don't nobody pull out chairs for me. Don't nobody change tires for me. Don't nobody get my car washed. Don't nobody. He don't even warm up my engine before he start. Before he pull off. He don't warm my engine up. You know, I'm talking about the engine. You know, engine. He don't even warm the engine up. He just be like, warm up the engine, son. Warm the engine up. I mean, at least feel on the titties or something. Warm the engine up a little bit. Warm the engine up. It's going to benefit you more in the long run. Try a little tenderness. You know, like on some Otis Redding shit. It's a very good song. Try a little tenderness. Don't make your woman, you know what I mean, have to run around in that little, what is it, a little saggy, what do you say, raggedy dress, saggy. Hold on. He say something about a dress. I ain't gonna be able to play the song for y'all because they'll bang me with a copyright. Hold on. She may be weary. Young girls, they do get weary. Shaggy dress. That's what he said. Don't make your woman wear that old shaggy dress. Check out the song Try a Little Tenderness by Otis Redding when you get a chance. That's a good song. That's a good song. It's better than that Dock of the Bay shit. I mean, it was all right. I never really understood what the hype was. Okay. Gianluigi says, should I use tips with DoorDash? Nah, that shit is already counted in. I wouldn't do it. Shit, didn't you spend enough money for the delivery? I wouldn't do it. Emily says, when you're with someone and all by yourself at the same time. Oh, you talking to Dimples? All right. Royal Crown isn't Crown Royal. Isn't it Crown Royal? No, Crown Royal is the liquor. Yeah. Wait a minute. Now you got me wondering. You get on my nerves. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it Royal Crown? Yeah, Royal Crown is the whiskey. Crown Royal. Oh, it actually is Royal Crown. So, oh, my bad. Damn, I got that wrong. It is. It's Royal Crown hairdressing. Thank you, Emily. I take back everything you said. It is Royal Crown. I've been calling it Crown Royal all this time. Royal Crown. Is it possible that they changed it after I said what I said? It might be possible. Okay. Dimple says transparency involves open and honest communication about one's needs and experiences, fostering inclusivity and understanding, and is essential for individuals with disabilities to receive necessary what? Well, first of all, evidently Dimples D's has had to write up reports and things like that. You can tell by her diction, you know, like the way she writes. evidently she has had to submit reports. I can always tell, like, one thing is for sure, she definitely has used Microsoft Teams a time or two in her day. Just look at the way these sentences are structured. Transparency involves open and honest communication about one's needs and experiences, fostering inclusivity. What person outside of an office uses inclusivity? Niggas on the street might be like, yeah, it's like inclusiveness, you know, like that DEI is like diversity and inclusion and is diversity, equality, and inclusion. Wait, is the E equality? I think is equity. Nah, equity is like when you sell your house and you get some money back. Look, oh, she co-signed it. She said, all the time, sir. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. When people are in chats or text messages or something like that, and they start using punctuation and complete sentences with multisyllabic words, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Somebody submitting reports. And we got 8 likes. This is pathetic. So I'm doing this show with y'all, but I'm feeling like I'm all by myself because nobody is liking the show. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm by myself. I'm just doing this all by myself because, you know, I only got 8 likes and no. Now I know how Patrick Mahomes felt. Now I see how Patrick Mahomes felt. Let's check the poll. Do people in a couple have an obligation to support each other and provide for each other? Ooh, this is good. 75% say yes, of course, if they are together. 6% says no, not unless they are married. 12% says only financially to an extent. And 6% says the man should provide financially. You know, I think it's probably hard to have this conversation without talking about gender roles, maybe. Or at least if you're not going to talk about gender roles, then you should probably talk about the role that each person should play in the relationship. Basically breaking everything down by committee or by instruction of who is supposed to take care of what. So when it comes to the finances, all right, who's going to pay what bills? Will the man be responsible for the lion's share of the bills, or will he provide for all the bills? And if he provides for all the bills, does that mean that the woman doesn't pay anything, or does it mean that she may take care of some other things? Like, for example, let's say the man pays all of the bills in the house, including the car notes. So he takes care of car notes, he takes care of mortgages, he takes care of utility bills, and he may take care of credit cards. That doesn't mean that the woman might not be obligated to take care of, let's say, things related to the children. Maybe school clothes, uniforms, whatever. School trips, things like that. Whatever the kids need, maybe she could be responsible for that. And this is just an example. It's just an example. You know, like if you never have that conversation with whoever you're with, I think it's going to cause problems later on. And it could also be the very thing that makes you feel like you're by yourself while you're in a relationship. You're all by yourself. Like, I got to do everything. I know a man is supposed to take out the trash. I take out the trash. I know a man is supposed to keep the cars running. I keep the cars running. I know a man is supposed to make sure that the mortgage is paid. I keep the mortgage paid. I know a man is supposed to make sure that the family is protected. I make sure I hold it down for him. Ain't nobody gonna mess with nobody within the confines of this house. Anybody who lives here will be protected in here and out there. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I can't get a thank you. I can't get a I love you. I can't get a you're special. I can't get a damn man, you a man amongst men. I can't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I allowed you to claim all of the kids on your taxes. Even though I pay all the bills, I'll let you claim the kids on your taxes. You got $10,000. I couldn't get a stack of waffles at the IHOP. I can't get a stack of waffles at the IHOP. Well, you said that when we go out, you supposed to pay for the food. Hold on. You said that when we go out, you pay for the food or whatever. So, I mean, why you bitching about what you asked for? You said, make sure that I pay for the school uniforms, the class trips, make sure that the lunches are made, make sure the house is clean. I even pay for the household products. I bought a bunch of disinfectants. I bought some Fabuloso. You know what I mean? You smell that shit? It's Fabuloso. I got some potpourri. I got everything. I take care of what you asked me to take care of. And you bitching about some pancakes. I made you pancakes. I made you waffles at the crib. Eggos at that. I made you Eggos. You said they was good. Now you bitching about some IHOP and a stack of pancakes. Yeah, well, if you don't have this conversation in the beginning, listen, man, I mean, if you don't make your needs known, if you don't put your cards on the table and let your needs be known, how do you expect somebody to adhere to that? How do you expect somebody to adhere to your requests, your desires, your needs? Now, for all of y'all, well, after all this time, you should know me. For all of y'all, yeah, come on, man, y'all gotta check yourselves. Because you already feeling like you all by yourself. But all of that, let me just put it this way: if somebody ain't been studying you and filling in your holes, and I'm not even talking about sexually. I'm not even talking about sexually this time. What I mean by filling in your holes is, like, if you dig a hole for yourself, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it's mentally, whether it's whatever, somebody has to come and fill in the hole and smooth out the ground so it looks uniform. You shouldn't see that somebody has been digging holes. So if somebody hasn't been studying you and caring enough about you to see, like, you know what, my baby needs this, my love needs this. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. Yeah, it's been a while since this happened, that happened, or this would make them feel good, or this would brighten their day, or whatever. If somebody ain't been doing that, and then you trying to say, well, you should know what I like, you should know what I need by now. Well, they ain't been catering to it. You here every day looking for flowers. They ain't never sent you none. You at the job watching FTD and 1-800-Flowers roll up and deliver flowers. And you like, hating on the low. At least you doing it on the low. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing worse than watching your coworkers get delivered a whole bouquet of roses or some old nice flowery arrangement and shit. You don't be getting that shit. She been dating her man for 6 days, and he coming through with the flowers. You been with your man for 16 years. He ain't giving you shit. He ain't sending no flowers. So why you expect him to send you flowers? Now you could mention to him like, yeah, like, babe, I like flowers. It would be nice to, if you send me some flowers every now and then. You ain't been doing it because you've been by yourself, feeling like you by yourself, and you've been playing tough. Well, yeah, she got flowers, but I got allergies anyway. I don't need no flowers. I don't need them. I don't need them. Ain't nothing worse than convincing yourself that you don't need something that you really need, or you don't need something that you want. And speaking of wants and needs, yo, can y'all please stop acting like wants can't be needs? Can you please stop acting like wants can't be needs? Because if you want it bad enough, it's a need. Can you need to feel better? Can you need to feel better? Can you need to get out of this funk? Can you need to have a little pick-me-up? I bet you when it comes to that little drinking thing that you do, you don't hesitate to self-medicate with that. Or y'all motherfuckers that smoke weed every day, puffy, giving all your money, or half your check to the weed man, puffy. You don't hesitate to give yourself what you need there, but you mean to tell me your whole man or your whole woman, you ain't coming through, you ain't representing, wants can be needs. You want love, it's still a need. Let me have a talk with it's two women I want to talk to right now. Since y'all want to act like, since y'all want to play so tough, and act like y'all can do without, because y'all been having to grow up playing so tough. Your dad, all right, that's nice. You grew up you had your father in your life. That's an asset. It's a valuable asset. Unfortunately, he taught your ass to be tough. He taught you how to be tough. He taught you how to change your own oil and change a spare tire and all of that, and even pump your own gas. So now you ain't asking your man to do none of that shit. You cutting him out of the process. Now you got your little bitch ass, punk ass man on how to do shit, and then your little essential shit they need to know how to do. But you ain't bitching about it, you know what I mean? Because you know how to do for self. But these are the two women I want to talk to you too. I want to talk to y'all premenopausal women with y'all always hot ass. You know what I mean? Here it is, 50 degrees on the inside of the house, windows up and all of that shit. And you still talking about, can you turn the fan on? Well, that's not a need. It's cold in the house all motherfucking ready. But you want that fan on. You ain't shy about putting that fan on either. Sometimes it's a high power fan too. Like, shouldn't no fan blow this hard? This fan, this is a fan that looked like it should be on the back of those swamp boats. Down in Florida, those swamp boats. It got the big fan. That's the thing that powered the boat forward. That's how. Yo. A fan should not create a 45 mile per hour gust of wind in the crib. It was already 50 degrees in the crib. I don't know what y'all premenopausal women think. Perimenopause, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know what y'all think, but man cannot live in conditions that low below their body temperature. Your body temperature is 98.6, even though y'all be acting like y'all got a fever of 110. You know you couldn't survive under those conditions, right? But I ain't gonna go into all it. But y'all wanted extra stupid cold in the house. All right, shout out to you for saving us money on the heating bills. But remember, these are only hot flashes. So sometimes y'all needed cold as shit. And then sometimes y'all wanted, sometimes y'all regular. So here it is. You done got the temperature down to 45 degrees in the house. And you got the covers on. I'm like, well, what's it? Hold on. It's 45 degrees in the house, even though we got heat in the house. It's 45 degrees in the house. You under the cover with the fan on. I want to talk to y'all. And the other ones I want to talk about is y'all goddamn anemic women. Your iron low. Your iron. Your iron. Your iron. Your iron is low. So y'all cold all the time. Please turn up the heat. It's cold in the house. Yo, babe, the temperature is on 85. But I'm cold. Well, that's more of a want because it's normal human temperature in the house. Actually, it's above normal. It's above normal temperature in the house. Hold on. It's above room temperature or above normal. It's not supposed to be sunshine temperature in the house. Shout out to my super senior citizens. It seems like women above 75 years old, they be wanting it hot in the crib, man. Man, like my mom and other people, moms that I know, they be having it hot up in the crib. I'm like, you way past the stage of walking around the house naked. Why I gotta be so hot? But that would be the third woman. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all premenopausal women, more perimenopausal, whatever the fuck you call it. Menopausal. Y'all menopausal women and y'all anemic women. Y'all killing niggas. Killing niggas right there in the house. Killing niggas. Hold on. Let me see. So my point is, a want can be a need. Cheryl Halsey, what's good? Good to see me some you. Thanks for coming by. A want can be a need, especially if a want goes unfulfilled for too long. They say that you don't need love, you only want love. Oh yeah? Well, you see how people who never get love or never had love, you see how they act? Do you see how selfish they are, how evil they are, how diabolical they are, how deceptive they are? Ain't nobody love them, man. Somebody need to hug them. Somebody needs to actually hug them to death. I mean, hug them until they stop breathing. That's what they need. But at least hug them, to the point where they feel the love. They need constant reinforcement. Dimples D says, when I was married, our total household bills were $4,000, and I only had to pay $1,500. Well, goddamn. Let me start off by saying your household bills was high as shit. Let me just start off by saying that. I hope y'all had a crib. Because if you don't have no house and your household bills are $4,000 a month, because that's a cool $48,000 a year. That is a salary. That is a salary. Those bills are more than what a lot of people make, especially take home. A lot of people don't take that home. It's rough shit. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get my peoples back. Get my peoples back, man. You know what I mean?
Please leave your message for.
Oh, he must have had to go. Okay. All right. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem. It's all good. It's all good. Let's get back at me. Let's get back at me when the time is right. When the time is right and when the feeling is good. But yeah. So your needs are one thing, but your wants can become your needs. Stop telling yourself that you don't need something that you want. You know, because like I said, when you premenopausal or you menopausal and you want the house to be cold as shit, it becomes a need for you. I seen the look in your eyes. Please turn on the fan, open the windows, turn the heat off. Please. Like, babe, we can see the mist coming out of our mouths when we talk. It shouldn't be like that inside the house. I shouldn't be able to see my breath. Please, Omar, please. It's really hot. And y'all anemic chicks. I'm freezing. Like, babe, I can't take off enough clothes to be in this house. Like, naked ain't good enough. I feel like I need to turn the air on. But I'm cold. I'm so cold. It's so cold in here. So cold. And can you please make me a piece of liver? Because, you know, liver is supposed to be rich in iron. It's nasty as shit, but at least it has a purpose. Yuck. But yeah, man. You know, I don't know. There's a lot to unpack with this. We up to 18 votes on the poll. Okay. Up to 18 votes. But yeah. You're with somebody and by yourself at the same time. With somebody and by yourself. That's a recipe for disaster when you're in a relationship. No good can come out of that. But isn't it amazing how so many people don't complain about this until the relationship is over? Then you find out, I had to do everything by myself. I always felt like I was by myself. I always, I had to do everything by myself. Yeah, they made money, but they didn't give me none. They ain't give me no money. They ain't give me no time. They ain't give me nothing. I had to do everything for myself. If I wanted to be happy, I had to do it for myself. Time, effort. Sixers call time. So the hell? Let me see. Dibbles D says menopause is a natural physiological process that marks the end of a woman's reproductive years. But if you experience the feeling, you're understanding. here, I understand that when a woman is experiencing menopause, she's not able to have children anymore. She no longer produces eggs. See, before menopause, a woman is born with a certain amount of eggs. So each month of her life after she's able to produce eggs that is the amount of children that she's able to have in a lifetime. So she does not produce an egg when she is pregnant. When the eggs are finished, when that set amount of eggs, and the amount of eggs is different for every woman. See, I paid attention in my health classes. Anyway, so when those eggs can no longer reproduce, or should I say produce, when a woman is no longer able to produce eggs, she cannot become pregnant again. So that starts the menopausal process, where she will not have a period ever again. The thing is, because it happens later on in her life, not that she's old when it happens, but some women experience it in their late 30s, as early as their late 30s, and some women experience it in their 40s, and some women get all the way until damn near 60 to go through it. So because it causes changes in their body that they are unused to, oh shit. Okay. Because it produces changes in their body that they're unused to, it can be a process that's uncomfortable for all who are involved. So I understand the whole process about menopause, but the thing about the menopause that affects the people in the house the most is the fact that they are hot all the time. They get these hot flashes, and they get the sweating and fanning themselves, and they be wanting cold. Where normal people who don't produce eggs, they're not going through this. So yes, between 70 and 75 degrees in the house is normal room temperature. But for the menopausal woman, it's summertime in there. You know what I mean? Like summertime. We'll have to get back and unwind. Summertime. She says the body overheats. Yes, the fan is needed, sir. Whatever. Buttercup says, I'm pregnant with a fireball of heat. Turn on that fan, man. For all my brothers out there, who are dealing with a woman like this, I'm going to pray for y'all, because I know you in the crib, cold as fuck, under 3 blankets or three comforters. Meanwhile, she on top of the 3 comforters. You under 3 comforters and a sheet, and she on top of the covers bitching. Talk about open the window, talking about turn on the ceiling fan and the standing oscillating fan. Hold your head, brothers. Hold your head. That's what I'm saying. And I'm going to say something else. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to show you something that I consider to be inappropriate. No nigga should have to lie in the bed like this when he has heat in his house. You should not have to live like this. Here you are in the bed. Scully, hoodie, jacket. Are you warm enough? Plus, you under the covers. Why are you dressed like you ready for a house fire? And you in your house? Why, sir? Now, we talking about when you're with somebody and by yourself at the same time, right? Who was there for you when you needed heat in the house? Who was there for you when you were under 3 down comforters? Who? Who was there for you? Was your woman there for you? While she on top of the covers still? And she butt naked. How is it you are fully clothed and ready to go outside and she's butt naked? What's wrong with this picture? What's up with this picture, Duty? What we doing? What we doing? Look at this here. Grown woman don't try to be talking about something. Talking about something, you doing too much. The nerve. The nerve. The unmitigated gall that you have to tell me I'm doing too much. Where I'm wearing too much. All by yourself, I'm sorry, when you're with someone and all by yourself at the same time. When you're with someone and all by yourself at the same damn time, at the same damn time. At the same damn time, at the same damn time, in the crib with no heat, at the same damn time, at the same damn time, at the same damn time. At the When we didn't have no heat in my crib in 1983 and 1984, I promised myself I will never go to bed with a Scully on again. I will not wear boots and scarves and hats and gloves in my own home. I will not do that. I will not eat green eggs and ham, and I'll be goddamn if I live in a house where I'm paying for the heat and can't have none. at the same damn time, at the same damn time, in the crib with no heat, at the same damn time, at the same damn time, at the same damn time. Got a coat, she butt naked at the same damn time. Wanna come talk about some drama king. Man, whatever. Grown woman says. Bet you got hot real quick and took that shit off. Let me tell you something. My body is regulated. So I could have stayed in there for the rest. I could have stayed in that for the rest of the show. Because my body, my temperature right. My shit, yeah, I mean, I'm straight. I took it off because I ain't want y'all to get the impression like, yo, he probably put that shit on because he ain't got no heat in this house. I don't want y'all to get the wrong impression. You know what I mean? I don't want you to get the wrong impression. I got heat in my crib. I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. My name is Light. Is your name Sam? Because if you step off, get the... All right. Buttercup says, I be hot and thirsty. And don't forget my fan. This don't make no sense, man. Shit ain't right. It ain't. This ain't right. By yourself. And you with somebody. But let me ask y'all this. Which one is worse? Being married and feeling like you all by yourself? Or just being in a committed relationship and feeling like you all by yourself? Which one is worse? I know both are worse. I mean, I know both are bad. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? And the reason that I have to ask which one is worse is because you may feel like, well, if you married, even if I feel like I'm by myself, the state says that I'm not by myself. So at some point we can get this thing worked out. Even if we have to do it the legal way, we can get it worked out. And other people might feel like, well, at least if I'm by myself in a relationship, I can almost justify it because I'm not married. And then I can make the decision about whether I will get married to this person one day and decide if I want to be by myself, or maybe they will change one day and maybe I won't get with them, or maybe I won't marry them until they change. Maybe I won't marry them until they change. Hold on, we have a call on the line. We got a call on the line. Caller with the last. Hey, yo, caller, you there?
Yo, yeah, I'm here.
Well, what's up,
boy?
Man, I feel like a real man should, man. I'm over here battling these premenopausal and anemic women in the chat, and they, you know what I mean? They talking about I'm doing too much, but they don't want to talk about, you know, that ice box that they try to have you in the crib.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about that shit.
Yo, there's a saying that you used to say all the time when I used to say something I was right. You said, preach it to the choir, man.
Preaching to the choir. I did used to say that, didn't I?
Yo.
Preaching to the choir. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's when I got on there and you were saying a bunch of stuff. And I was on there and I'm listening. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker, he must be in my thoughts. Let's just even take just when you was talking about, because this is this new saying that women got when they say I'm the prize. I'm the prize. And I always ask people, when you say you're the prize, there's a lot of prizes, because Cracker Jack got prizes and they real cheap and you can just throw them in the trash. They give you tattoos you put on your arm, they wash off after a couple days. So what prize are you talking about? What prize could you possibly be? Other than, if you're the prize, then act like it. Conduct yourself. Assume responsibility when it's your fault. Stop trying to sit back and think that when you come into a marriage, some women just think that you're supposed to pay for everything. And what's going on is the internet then brainwashed them, or girlfriends then brainwashed them, because I always think of women having that Bobby Womack syndrome. You know what the Bobby Womack syndrome is, son?
Exactly, which is the Bobby Womack syndrome.
The Bobby Womack syndrome is they always complain about the things they ain't got to, and the things their girlfriends got to.
Oh, that Bobby Womack syndrome.
That
Yeah.
Bobby Womack syndrome.
Mm.
But I'm here to let you know, I can't be at two places at one time.
I thought you was talking about the other Bobby Womack syndrome, where he said I'm scared of you, and he said and he talking about all the stuff he'd give her, and she said I need a little bit more. So I had to make sure that you had the right. I wanted to make sure that I knew the right Bobby Womack syndrome.
Yeah, because he has a lot of syndromes.
Yeah, like the 110th Street syndrome. I wanted to make sure that we separated. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, because that's the thing about it is that the internet, girlfriends, family members, when you sit around and you conversate and somebody says something in certain situations, and you bring that into your relationship, then you have an understanding why shit ain't going right.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You get married, you come in as one, and then you separate it because you feel as though a man is supposed to pay every fucking thing. So when that man sits back and he pays everything, and then he does the miscellaneous stuff, like buy the toiletries and pay the bills, take care of the kids, we go out to outings, we go to movies with the kids, you want to go to, you want to go away, we do all this shit. And then you turn back around, and the first thing a woman will say when you got to wait for the next time you got to spend some money, they say, well, why you broke? And then you say, well, why you not broke? Because you didn't have nothing to spend. I took care of everything. I've taken care of everything. Then why you don't have a rainy day fund? I just paid my rainy day fund. It was pouring down raining when you wanted to go to Disney. It was a flood when I just paid all the bills.
Mm.
It drizzled when they needed sneaks and clothes. See, all the weather is just fucking everything with your pocket.
Mm.
But see, people don't understand that. And sometimes, I'm not here to bash women, but at the end of the day, you have to think. Think about what creates a distance in a relationship. Because like you said, there's plenty of times I've been there and I'm still alone.
Now, hold on. Let's talk about that for a minute. What makes a man feel like he's alone when he has a woman? Because I think we need to be more specific. Now, we know what women have complained about, but because we're men, we don't always get a chance to express how this thing plays out, because, we could be seen as less than macho or punks or whatever. So what makes a man feel like he's by himself, even though he may be married or in a committed relationship?
So you want me to answer that right now first?
Yes.
Okay, well, what I feel as though is when there's lack of communication, right? And y'all not communicating, especially when you just went through a disagreement or argument, right? Then you turn back around, and after that lack of communication and that argument, you don't know what she's thinking. And it goes days of you not knowing what she's thinking. No matter how things might be coming together, and y'all still conversate with one another. That argument was left unresolved. Was it about finances? Was it with the kids? Was it about something going wrong with the car? Was it about something going wrong with the house? Is left unresolved, because no matter how, if you can do 10 things right, but they'll find one thing wrong, and they'll harp on that, right? And people in power would be like, I didn't like that, but you never thought about. You might have done it, and you now don't think that you're like that, But what makes you feel you're alone is the lack of communication. What makes you feel like you're alone is the lack of intimacy. What makes you feel like you're alone is that you're not when you don't feel you're part of it, and you're not feeling appreciated. Cause see, a woman will do things for you, and they want you to say I appreciate it. You do things, and they tell you that's what you're supposed to do as a man. That makes no sense to me. So you go food shopping, you bring the food up, you put it away, you help the kids with their homework, and this, that, and the other. I come home from work, right? And you say you did everything you did. I'm like, I appreciate it, thanks. But I do the same thing and then go a little bit further. I came home from work, I cooked dinner, got the kids ready for school the next day, helped them with their homework, helped them with their projects, cleaned the house, went outside, wiped the car down, vacuumed the inside of the car. We replanted, did the front of the house by putting down mulch and dirt and planting flowers and done that. And I've done that all after I got done work. And it's
Who are you? Babyface? As soon as you get home from
I
work?
did good living. Yeah. But see, the whole thing with Babyface is he gave the love, he bought her clothes, he cooked her dinner. So she came home from work, he paid her rent, he was faithful and loved. He does all that. So when we tell you what he didn't do, he didn't clean the house, he didn't sweep the steps down.
He didn't say
We got to put the
that.
toilet down in the back.
Nowhere in that song do I hear him say that.
He forgot to put the toilet seat down. He didn't say he cleaned up. He didn't even say he helped the kids with the homework. He did everything else. And a woman, and when they heard that song, they said, oh, that's so sweet. That's so beautiful. You know, just like even when after 7, they said, I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars, and the mountains. And they don't even own it. God owns it.
Yeah. But you know what?
And that was beautiful.
I'm gonna say this. I know for me, the thing that can make me feel like I was by myself in a relationship, or if I'm with somebody, or if I was married or whatever, is not feeling like my woman is my friend. I don't know if all men or other men require that, but my woman has to be my best friend. It's a requirement for me, because I have to be able to talk to her about what's on my mind, and I don't give a fuck about what it is, whether it's work, whether it's issues that I unresolved issues of mine from the past, whether it's things going on with my family, whether it's something going on with me physically, a pain, a strange mole bump, something that itch, something. I gotta be able to. I have to be able to feel like I can come and talk to you, and I will get support, not necessarily agreement, but I will get understanding, and I will get at the very least, a listening, concerned ear. I gotta have that. And for me, if I don't have that, we ain't got nothing.
But it has to be a neutral concern. Yeah, it can't be an air of, if you're gonna give an opinion, it can't be an opinion of being of sitting down being critical of certain situations. You can give advice and not be so critical of certain situations. You understand what I'm saying? If you my friend, be neutral about what I'm saying. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm right, tell me I'm right. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what friends do.
Well, it depends. For me, I don't need you to be neutral. I need to know. I need you to be accessible.
Right.
I shouldn't have to go talk to another woman about what's going on with me. Another woman should not be my resource. I grew up with 2 sisters in the crib. I know I can find a woman to talk to. And because a lot of men don't talk, there are a lot of women out here waiting for a man to talk to them. But if I've chosen you, you should get all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I recognize, for me, I'm a talker. I talk. Like I'm talking now, I talk. So I can't be with somebody who don't talk. I can't be with somebody who's reclusive. I can't be with somebody who won't open up, who won't express themselves. I mean, I've been with women who they tried not to open up, but I put the can opener to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that hard to do. Once they see that you will express yourself, a lot of times they'll do it too.
But there's also a gift and a curse, because by expressing yourself and you open up your vulnerabilities, when you go through certain situations, they'll bring up your vulnerabilities to you and throw it in your face.
That's not your woman. That's not your woman.
There you go.
That's not the woman for me. I would not be with somebody for 5 minutes who would seek out my soft spots and take aim. I wouldn't be with them. I've had it happen. They got one shot. They had one bullet in the gun. Once I see that they on that type time, I'm real shit, because I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me put it like, when I'm with a woman, I know her. I mean, basically anybody and everybody in my life, I know where their weaknesses are. And just like you, I'm a comedian. So for a living, I can find your weak spots and expose them for profit. You should never have to be doing that to you in our home or personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck how much I cut somebody up on stage, or how well I perform or whatever. You should never have to worry about me doing that to you. If you got to worry about me treating you like a patron or like a paying customer, we got a problem. And so I'm not going to allow you to do that to me either. But see, the thing about it is this: consistency breeds respect. When you are inconsistent, you are not respectable. When kids know that daddy ain't having this, he ain't having this on Monday, he ain't having it on Wednesday, he ain't having it on Thursday, he ain't having it on Sunday, he ain't having it on Friday, and he ain't having it on Tuesday. He ain't having it. They respect that. When they know that, oh, you know what, Daddy Moody, when he in a good mood, he's having it. So all we gotta do is wait. When he drinks, he's having it. So all we gotta do is feed him some drinks or wait till he get drunk. We know that when he smokes or gets high, or his friends come over and he wants to look a certain kind of way, if we know that we can attack him during them times, we got him. And kids learn that early. Animals learn it. Pets know. We be talking about dogs and cats are so smart. They ain't that smart. We conditioned them. We respect them more than they respect us. You know why? Because they are consistent. You ain't never see a dog or a cat act like they don't want a treat. Ever. And they don't act like they humble when they ask for it either. They will sit right up in your face and be like, yo, what's up? Every single time. What do? We let our ego get in the way. Well, I don't want to be, having to ask all the time. And I don't want to have to, I don't want them to feel like they got this over me and blah, blah. We talk ourselves out of getting what the fuck we want. And then we want to be, we want to be crying broke, crying lonely, crying by ourselves, crying helpless. Consistency builds respect. If they know, and this goes for your woman, for your kids, for your pets, for your co-workers, for your friends, if they know that you are going to live up to the challenge every single time, then they got to find another way. they can't get away with that. But if they know that there are breakdowns in your coverage, like if you do this, then he does that. That's how you get him off of your shit. It's like somebody has the tape on you. Well, you've been giving them the tape. You know what I mean? Now, this is not to say that you have to be all stern and hard and unreasonable and unwavering. That's not to say that. But some things have to be established. Respect from your woman for a man has to be established. Once you let it go, you're never getting it back. You can't get it back. It'd be just like if your landlord lets you get away without paying your rent for 4 months, you're not paying up. You're not catching up on that rent. Why should you? You could take less money and go get a new spot. He know that shit. So if he don't get the eviction proceedings started in that first or no later than the second month, it's over. You're not getting paid, dog. I don't care what agreement he signs or she signs. Ain't nobody going to catch up. What? Because I feel bad for you? Fuck out of here. It's a business. So you mean to tell me I should spend $2,400 to $3,000 nowadays is probably for 4 months missed rent. It might be closer to $3,000, right? You mean to tell me I should spend $3,000 plus the current rent catching up to this landlord when I could take $1,600 and get a new place? What kind of math am I about to do? He ain't gonna put it on my credit report. He ain't built like that. I ain't got nothing to lose. I'm gonna take this $1,600 to $2,000 and go get me another spot. Start fresh. I'm a better person now anyway. So it's the same situation with the woman. If she been shitting on you, she ain't gonna stop shitting on. She ain't gonna have an epiphany one day. Like she ain't gonna get religion all of a sudden. God ain't gonna speak to her and tell her, yo, man, you need to start treating your man better. It ain't gonna happen. Your new woman will. But if you start fucking up with your new woman and start letting her see all your breakdowns and your inconsistencies and your lack of demand for respect, she gonna do the same. She gonna start off good, and then she gonna become what your last one was. That's the way it works. And unfortunately, this has a lot to do with the energy that you exude, that you put out there. So, you know, the way that you change your energy is you gotta, and you know, Judge Lynn Toller of Divorce Court, she used to say all the time, if you want something different, you got to do something different. You can't do the same and expect different, because you putting that control in somebody else's hands. If you want something different, you got to read something different. You got to go somewhere different. You got to talk to somebody different. You got to meet somebody different. You got to experience something different. You got to try something different. You got to be something different. And once you do all of that, your energy changes and you start attracting different shit. Why do you think people who go to school and get degrees can't actively hang around in the same way with people that they used to hang around with that was nothing but high school dropouts and hustlers? The conversation ain't the same. I done learned some shit. I can't do the same shit I used to do. Shit, I used to be talking all this, you know, together forever. You know, I'm always be this way. I'm gonna be the same OG. No, the fuck you ain't. The hardest thing in the world is staying the same. Shit, we be talking about change is hard. Staying the same, hard as fuck. The cells in your body say that you gotta change. The cells in your body, they are dying. They are dying and regenerating every single day. Yet you think that mentally and emotionally you're going to stay the same? And you don't even respect your own. You don't even respect your own sensibilities, your own changes, your own emotions, your own feelings. If you don't respect yours, there ain't nobody else going to do it for you. They like, well, you want to be a doormat? I'm gonna walk all over your ass. I'm gonna wipe my feet and all of that. Hopefully, I ain't had no shit on the bottom of my shoe. But if I do, you getting it. So yeah, for me, my woman has to be like just the same way as I kick that to you. I have to be able to talk to her like that. I got to.
Yeah, because right now you in a pulpit right now.
Hey man, it is what it is. This ain't something that
right now. Only thing you need is a cup of water next to you and a rag so you can wipe the sweat off your face.
Listen, man, this is the kind of shit when I got a woman, this is the kind of we talk about this kind of shit. We talk about life on other planets. We talk about whether there's a heaven or a hell. We talk about how, if God created everything, how did God get created? I gotta be able to do that shit. If I say something to my woman and she's like, you corny, you ain't my fucking woman. If I put on some Led Zeppelin in the car and she got her nose all turned up like, you listen to that? Get the fuck out my car and my life. You out of here. Fuck out of here.
Just over music?
It's not just over music. You know what I mean? It's the inability or unwillingness to accept other things that are new and that and that you may not understand. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like if, okay, so how would it be if you introduce me to your cousin and your cousin has some kind of physical deformities and shit, and I openly looked at him like ugh. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of shit is that? Mm-hmm. Come on, dude. I would expect a 5-year-old child to do that shit. They don't know yet. But you can't do that. You can't do that. So yeah, it's bigger than it ain't over the see, and you know what? I'm glad you said that over the music, because we often try to reduce something to something to just the event that happened instead of the energy that's behind it. You understand what I'm saying? You know how like in show business, the word business is longer than the word show. Until the business gets straight, ain't nobody going out there on that stage. Nobody. And ain't nobody sitting in those seats either. So we got to take care of the background. So if the background is fucked up, then the show can't go on. So yeah, if I listen to different music than my girl or whatever, she don't have to like the music, but she has the respect that I do.
There you go.
You know what I mean? I don't mind throwing on a pair of headphones and some shit like that. But don't make me feel like I'm a fucking sucker because I have a broader range of experiences than you do. Imagine if I reverse this shit. Like, you know what? The reason that you don't like this kind of music because you ain't never been nowhere, done shit, or know nobody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Your family, you come from a family. You come from a family of finger foods. That's you. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries. That's you. You don't know shit. Your family don't use
your family of finger food.
Hey, if I want to take it there, you understand what I'm saying? If I want to take it there, we can take it there. So why would I be with a woman who take it there with me? Like, if I take aim, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, you come from a family of finger foods. Y'all don't even use utensils. You don't eat nothing that requires a knife or a fork. You cheese steak and cheese fries eating ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? You chicken wings with salt, pepper, and ketchup, hot sauce, eating ass. Fuck out of here. And those Chinese wings too. Look, they got hair on them. You eat that shit, you're low level fucking. Hey, come on, man. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to play those kind of games. You shouldn't have to recover from that type of energy. You shouldn't have to do that. That ain't cool. You shouldn't have to do that. Look. Crap shoot dude says this nigga hurt. Man, I'm not hurting at all. I'm feeling like a real man should every day. I'm telling you what could happen. See, for you to say, and I'm not.
That's some young bullshit to reply like that.
You know, I was just gonna say. I was just gonna say for him to say that, he's probably conditioned to try to keep his words to himself. But niggas don't really keep their words to themselves. They talk to they women. They do. You know what I mean? Pillow talking ass, snitching ass niggas. You know, half the motherfuckers that's in jail probably wouldn't be in jail if niggas wasn't talking to they chicks late night. Like, yeah, you know, I didn't rob the store, but you know who did? It's just between me and you. Baby J robbed the store, and he shot the dude too. He shot him. You know what I mean? Like the up one got away. I mean, one recovered, but the other one, well, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But I mean, that's still my man, but I might have to distance myself from him because, you know, he on the run right now and ain't nobody supposed to know where he is, but on the real, he down his cousin basement in Baltimore and shit. You know, his cousin, you know, they just, it's a fact. I know it. You know what I mean? I know. Dudes, you know what I mean? So you can't tell your woman how you feel, but you can tell your woman everything that's going on with your crew. And you supposed to be a sturdy nigga. Yo, let me tell you, fuck all y'all niggas that be going to jail and all of that shit, talking about that no snitching, because y'all motherfuckers are the weak link. You know what I mean? Niggas I know that done years, double-digit years in the feds. They come home, all they do, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't never snitched on nobody. All you do at home is tell. Now you finally got a job, and all you do is you the 411 boy. I'm like, why would anybody tell you anything, nigga? You the town crier. You snitch more than a ring bell. I mean, with that ring camera shit. You know what I mean? You. That's you. Yeah, you saw who knocked the boy mirror off. You saw this shit. You ain't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I know who. I know the handicap spot on the block. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know who car that is. Yeah, I know.
That's Tyrone. We over there with Johnson out.
I was just saying, shit's crazy. This shit don't make no sense. But yeah, that's how you feel by yourself when you with somebody as a man. You can't fucking talk to your woman.
Like how do you hurt her when you speaking how you are?
Yo, dude, there are times when you can give that energy, but you don't need to. You ain't gotta listen. If I haven't learned nothing from doing this shit for all these years, what I have learned more than anything else about social media of any kind, niggas can be whatever they want. Even me. My government name is not Sun752. I know it's shocking. Because I know y'all thought it had to be, right? What does he call himself? Crap shoot deuce. You can be whatever you want to on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if your face ain't on that shit. You can be whatever you want. You know what I mean? And so
you can be a thug that talks shit. You can be the tough bull. You can be everything you want, but you still gotta live with you.
Remember that movie Hollow Man?
Yeah.
One of the lines that they had in the previews of that movie was, "It's amazing what you can do when nobody can see you," or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's social media all day. I can say some foul shit to you, and you will get all mad and blah 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 blah. But you know what you can't do? You can't talk about what I look like, where I come from, what I do, who I am. You can't do it because you can't see me. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I'ma troll you and keep talking shit. But see, what I've learned is I don't have to see you. Just by the very fact that you got on here and talk shit, I already know where you come from. Because that's not what let me just put it this. I'm gonna give you a tagline. Confident men no troll. It's not what they do. You know, think about it. 2 o'clock. We do the show 2 o'clock in the morning on the weekdays. These motherfuckers is trolling 2 o'clock in the morning. You ain't got nothing better to do in your life. Cause I'm working. And when I get on here, I'm coming from work. But you on here trolling, trying to talk shit about me, and you had to come to me. You think that you don't think I recognize that shit? So yeah, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It's all good. It's all good. Jad man, what's good? And Unity, what's up? I forgot. Jad man, a dickhead. Says, well, maybe, but for you, we know you. We know you. LOL. Whatever. Crap shoot do says, and confident men don't lie about this occupation. What occupation? What occupation? Hold on, let me check a few motherfuckers. So because when I see this shit, I got, motherfuckers, they fuck around and just made their channel today. So let me see how long he been in effect. Oh, okay. A little over a year, about a year and a half. He created his profile in June 19th, 2023. Okay, so yeah, trolling might be his life. But one thing is for sure. If you a troll, you is not getting no pussy. Because women don't like niggas that troll. Like, you ain't getting no ass. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Women don't normally co-sign no bitch ass shit coming from a nigga. You know what I mean? And niggas be mad about it. Like, you spend a lot of time trying to make another man feel bad. Ain't no woman, ain't no pussy.
Computer at that.
Look, ain't no woman right now seeing him and they pussy getting wet. Ain't nobody got to change their panties after reading what he's saying. But I can guarantee you that somebody getting moist over what I'm saying. I bet you. I can't see it, but I know it. I know it. What up, Roxanne? What up, Rox? How you feeling? Good to see you. But yeah, it's like getting back to what we talking about. When you with somebody and feeling like you all by yourself, or feeling alone at the same time. Yeah, that's a serious situation. It's a serious situation, and what makes it even more serious is when you don't even feel comfortable consoling yourself. You don't even feel good about defending yourself to yourself. And what's lonelier than that? Because that's straight depression right there. You know how depression is having a bad day yesterday, having a worse day today, and looking forward to an even worse day tomorrow. That's depression. And it could deal with a chemical imbalance. There are a whole lot of things that go into being depressed, but part of that depression is not even being there for yourself. You by yourself, but you ain't even there for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a sacrificial lamb to the rest of the world. You ain't even gonna throw yourself a life raft. So you jump in the water, can't swim, and that's that, huh? That's a sad state of affairs.
You jump in the water, can't swim, and you helping out everybody else to get out the water, and then you wind up drowning.
You 5 feet tall, and you jump right there in 7 feet. Good going. Shout out to Kelly Poole and the lakes back in the day. But you know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is.
We with the Kelly Poole in the lakes.
The lakes, man. Lakes back in the day. This shit, we came all the way from Germantown.
Right down there in South Philly.
No, you can't call it that. You can't call it that. The lakes, just what I called it. You can't.
Well, they remodeling the lakes too.
Well, they need to. They need to open the pool back up and make the lake and take the park back from all them goddamn Vietnamese and all them goddamn Asians. The fuck out of here. Shit don't make no sense. You know I'm telling the truth. When the last time you been up there? For the last 15 years. They took over that shit worse than the Puerto Ricans in Hunting Park. Like, what the fuck? At least the Puerto Ricans in Hunting Park makes sense. Shit, 1978. I never thought we was grilling burgers and chicken and wrapping up fish and shit like that. They out there roasting duck and shit. Like, what the fuck y'all cooking out here? Come on, man. I mean, I ain't got no prejudice against them, but come on, yeah. They took over the whole lakes? Huh? We the minority? At the lakes? I'll open that pool, I bet you would have changed back. That's why they closed that motherfucking pool. We know how to get these niggas out of this part. We closed down that pool. And look, when I was younger, I didn't know that black people couldn't swim because we swam. They shut down all the pools. Now look, now we got this stigma on us. So yeah, man, I don't know. I feel for anybody that's going through that situation. I really do. I feel for them because it's such a lonely position, and so many people don't seek out help from the right places. Like, you going to the wrong resources looking for the right answers. Like, I mean, it could even be your parents, man. You know, if you know your parents, shout out to everybody and their moms and the relationship that they have with their mom. But if you know your mom ain't never been supportive in your life of anything that you've ever done, you know what I'm saying? You was winning, you was getting trophies and shit, playing basketball, baseball, football, whatever. She ain't coming to none of your games. Your dad didn't come to none of your games. I mean, it ain't hard to tell. They ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you was born in them and everything, but they just wasn't there for support of that ilk, of that caliber, of that kind. So you can't go to them. You know, if you know, like as a woman, if you go to your mom for advice and you know the advice that your mom is going to give you above all else is shit, and motherfucker ain't paying for all my shit, I'd leave his ass in a minute. If you know that's the advice that your mom is going to give you, hold on a second.
You have a call from
yeah, if you know that your mom is going to give you the advice of, like, the only thing she's ever going to tell you is leave them or milk them, you know that's not a resource for you. That's not where you can go to get advice. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go to your dad and you know the only advice he gonna give you is yo, you need to put hands on her if she don't act right. Then that's not a resource for you.
What's the truth?
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, we got a bitch ass nigga. Hold on. This is somebody who think they know me. He said, you skipped that comment about those floors. Love the nurses about those floors. Love the nurses of Jefferson Tours there. Oh, this is somebody who thinks they know me from work. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I'm glad. Because when I'm at the job, I can't talk to motherfuckers the way I really feel. But here I can. Because it's not, this is good. Oh, bitch ass motherfucker. Because if he know me from work, that means he don't know shit about me. For real. Because I don't fuck with nobody at the gig. And he know it. Or she know it. Whoever this bitch ass is. Oh, okay. Tell me more. This dude been here before. He changed his name. And you know how I know that he don't know what I do? Because he calling me a janitor. See, I told you, if you know me from work, that means you don't know me. If he knows me from work, he don't know me. This is good. This is good. He said a janitor. He said, be careful what you say. No, fuck you. I say whatever the fuck I want. And plus, you can eat a dick. And you can tell everybody at the job that I told you to eat a dick. And anybody who listened to you and co-sign you, tell them I said to eat a dick too. And when I come to work, I dare you or anybody else to step to me. And I bet you any amount of money you will not do it. Any amount. You not in the parking lot, not in the lobby, not in the hallways. You want to keep yourself secret and hidden. I will never find out who you are. Because he been here, he or she has been here before. That motherfuckers is ass. Whoever this dude is, or this bitch, is straight ass. But like I said, I dare you. I dare you to step to me when I get to the gig in any kind of way. Because you gonna smile and laugh. Because you already know, ain't nobody in that building that could touch me in any kind of way. You know it, and I know it. You know the energy I give off. You know I don't fuck with nobody. I don't eat lunch with nobody. I don't walk with nobody. And I barely talk to people who don't concern me. You know it too. That's why I don't know exactly who you are, but you don't know exactly who I am either. But I know one thing. I bet you fall in line when you see me. And act like, you don't know it's me behind. Yeah, because you a bitch. What I tell you? I said real men don't troll. And they don't. Real men do not troll. So yeah. Jad Man says, Neil, you are mad today. I ain't mad. But look, I mean, you try to... Jad Man. Don't worry about it. He a bitch ass nigga too. But yeah. Yeah, you can't play me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are in my house. This is my shit. It is. You got to come here. Because you don't have my phone number. You talking about I'm a janitor. What's my work number, dickhead? Tell you what. Here's my work phone. If I was a janitor, I don't think I'd be able to take this home. So tell me what my number is.
Matter of fact, call it.
Tell you what. I'm glad you said that, Troy. Call somebody who can call me. Because you can get that done. Yeah. Tell them to call a janitor. I want to hear my phone ring. And if it rings, I'm going to sweeten the pot. If my phone rings, I'll answer it on air. I'll do that. Bitch ass nigga. Look, he said mopping floors. Oh, this motherfucker. I don't even think he working my job. He said mopping floors. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he must know somebody who knows somebody. First of all, when was the last time you heard somebody called a janitor? A janitor?
That might be an old ass woman, man. A
janitor. Like, where are the janitors? Months ago, I asked him, I said, okay, if I'm the janitor, then that means I wear a uniform. I said, what color is my uniform? And this dickhead said, he said white shirt and khaki pants. Some old dumb shit. I can't do it, son. All right, hold on. We got another call on the line, but we got to make it brief because it's time for us to get on up out of here. All right. Caller with the last number is 1132. What's good? What's on your mind? Thank you for calling in.
Hey. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
What's up?
Nothing. Just listening to the topic. I understand the topic. Yeah, you can
buddy?
Huh?
Is this our buddy?
That's Ann.
Oh, that's
This,
okay.
no, this actually, not Ann. This is Stacy today because
Okay.
I'm going through a lot with females, you know. I'm not alone, but I feel alone. And I have to fight all these females off of me because I'm doing and living my life.
Mm-hmm.
What sense does that make?
Hold on.
They going on all these trips and everything, and I just got the only thing different I can see that they mad at me is that I don't put all my business out there.
Hold on. Not to stop you or nothing, but what does this have to do with being by yourself while you're in a relationship?
That's what I'm saying. They don't know. They don't know what I'm going through. It's a whole lot I'm going through. And I can't even be with my man because of this.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Now, why can't you be with your man?
Because of this, because this stuff is making me starting to not just him, but the universe too. I'm starting to get angry. Because I'm tired of people dipping in my business, trying to take something from me that don't belong to them. And doing this. Huh?
What are they trying to take from you?
Just everything I do. They trying to mock everything I do. They trying to copy, troll, modern spirits. Don't want me to be happy. Don't want me to have shit. But they can't stop that because God gave it to me. And I'm getting tired, and I don't want to show up to where I need to be. And ain't that I'm not being funny, not showing up to places I need to be. Sometimes I need to go and have because I'm tired of people following me. You know, they call them fans. Some are fans and some are not. Some just being nosy and trying to compete and trying to see what they can get. You know. And I'm not no fighter. That was my parents. I never said I was a fighter. They fight. But I will defend myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no man to defend me. I always have been able to defend myself with the man or with the other man. And I don't start no bullshit. Especially with celebrities coming down on a little page like mine. Starting shit. Bringing up my past. I don't need that stuff in my life. So, you know, it feels like shit. Now, I would not want to be in a marriage. He's sitting right there, and I still feel lonely. And I didn't sign up for no marriage. Then he come hitting on me. That's the only thing that I can see right now. Before I get married and walk down the line, you laying hands on me and you ain't Jesus. that ain't gonna never happen.
Right.
You know, that's not gonna never happen. You know, we could talk about it, but you would never lay hands on me. Especially if I have never embarrassed you or anything. No, but I, you know, like I said, I don't show up to certain things. I'm not trying to be, you know, stubborn. I like to give support where it needs to be given support. But how can I support somebody that, you know, overlooked me? And then I got females chasing me because of him. He could be handsome, he could be ugly, and they still do.
You need to leave him alone then.
I ain't gonna be by myself. What? Leave everybody alone and be by myself? I'm not gay and I'm not bisexual. I'm not gonna leave him alone because they want to be me. It's gonna come a time God will stop all that. And I'm waiting for him to speak up. I'm sick of speaking up because if he open his mouth up and stop trying to hide something, you know, let it be known, maybe they won't disrespect. They think they got a chance.
What do you think about that, son?
I still don't see how that's making her feel like she's by herself.
I feel
Because he's not speaking up. He's not speaking up on her behalf.
Oh, he's not speaking up on her behalf.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He's not coming forward and saying nothing to the other people
That's coming
about the situation.
That's coming at her neck.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he aware of it? Like, does he see it?
He's very much aware. He look at everything I do. He's just like my shadow. He think I don't know. He follows everything I do.
Okay. So if he follows you and shadows everything that you do or whatever, how did it get to the point? How did it get to the point where he started being unsupportive?
Maybe he does be supportive, but he needs to be more supportive. I sure support him. He needs to be more. And this is really not funny because it's like to the point where I'm about to, ain't nobody gonna send me nowhere. Ain't gonna be able to find me. Ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Ain't gonna be able to read nothing. I'm out. I'll be out. If I got rid of my PC, I get rid of this.
You got rid of your what?
I got rid of my PC because I got tired of, doing certain things on it. And I didn't like it no more. I'm to the point where I don't like social networking no more. I used to love it. That used to be my passion. But hey, I could go over there with my family and have fun with them, but I choose to be by myself. Cause I'm personal. I like to be by myself. But because if it ain't my mate, it's always my family. They trying to interfere in, trying to break somebody up, and they can't have my cousin because he's married and he ain't going nowhere. He loves his wife.
Okay.
I'm having really big problems, and I had this big problem with my first relationship that I had when I was dating, and the hoes came in the middle. Only reason why I went with that first relationship because he was too weak. He couldn't handle it. So, and like I said, I don't rock with the rainbow crowd. I don't want no woman. I felt right by myself. So that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Well, I hope things improve on both ends, when it comes to him and when it comes to them.
Well, it's gonna improve on my end because what God gonna do is God gonna get rid of him and he's gonna continue to bless me in front of him. And he's gonna be wishing it with him and me together. That's how it's gonna be.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. I appreciate you.
Okay, I appreciate you too, but I'm letting you know, if you don't see me, it's because I'm getting tired of these bitches doing everything I do, following me, being nosy.
Well,
I did call them bitches. I'm calling on them no bitches that they deserve to be called bitch.
Okay.
So I'll holler at you later.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We 2 hours and 23. We way over, where I wanted to be. So we about to be out. Troy, once again, man, it's been a pleasure, and it always is.
Look, man, as long as you got this podcast, you're going to hear from me, man. These topics this week, some of them been hitting home too, bro, and I appreciate your advice. Whether it's straightforward and you being adamant or you joking about it, it all comes across as the right advice. If people on the podcast don't really understand where you're coming from, that's on them, then they're not trying to listen. And I would love to see who come forward when you go to work tomorrow.
Nobody. This is like Keith Sweat. Nobody. Yo, man, remember, people don't fuck with me. They don't want that. They do not want that smoke.
I would love to see if somebody come past. When they do, and if they do, please call me and just let me know so I can hear the response, bro.
Look, first of all, he said call Jefferson Health, Torresdale, and ask for the janitorial department and ask for him. He is housekeeping. So why would the janitorial department?
Fucking stupid.
Yo, I can't. Yo, sir, I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna holler at you. Have a good one.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right.
Peace. This is why, this is the justification for Donald Trump dismantling the Department of Education. Shit like that. This is why they think public schools are not teaching the kids nothing. Because if he went to a Catholic school or a private school, he would not, he or she, but because this is why Linda McMahon is in charge of education when she never did this before. Because it is shit. How are we going to justify public education, public school education, and we got this kind of dickheadery? We got this kind of dickheadery. I don't know. But still I rise, baby. Still I rise. Let's do these birthday shout outs, and then we can get on to bigger and better things. He said that they'll call me. Why don't you call me? Yeah, you call me. The phone right here. You call me. See, this is my personal phone. This is my work phone. Make this ring. Make this ring. You know what you can do? Oh, this is dope. Since you told them how to get in touch with me, you get in touch with them and make this ring. Ding, 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 ding. Make it ring. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 23rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get number one out the box, Lavette Beasley. Happy birthday to you. And also Felicita Anduar. Happy birthday. And Mimi Bright, Rochelle Allison, Jeffrey Norris, Francia Sorrell, and Cami Danielle, Shaim Washington, Barbara McGrath Green, Stephanie Whaley, and my girl go-getter Esther Farrow, cousin of Kim's Whims. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious March 23rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, to rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and remember, when you are in a couple but you're all alone, yo, what's the use in even having a phone? What's the use in always being together with somebody just to have something to say? No matter whether they believe you or not, it's not hot. This shit is kind of messed up, and it hits the spot. When you gotta go to weddings and cotillions and all kind of graduations by yourself, it's a different sensation. And I'm gonna tell you like this, yo, you gotta take certain shit off your list. Like I said in the show before, respect is going by making sure that you connect. When you do things in a straight line, then nobody can tell you to curve and be behind. Wait a minute, let me run it back. Let me do this shit right. Man. Fuck all this shit. Hold on, let me do it. Take my shit off. Motherfucker got me on my shit. Fuck this bullshit. All right, let's go. Let's go. My name is Son. I'm 752, not the one. And I make sure that I always keep it straight. And that makes motherfuckers really hate. But hating is all you gonna do, cause I'm somebody that you never step to. Cause you understand the energy and the vibe, and you don't wanna be unalive. And I ain't making no threats, cause threats is not something that I make, I take the cake. And my stakes are down all the way in the ground. You bang myself in, yeah, I'm gonna win. Got skin in the game. Yeah, motherfuckers know my real name. If you know me from anywhere except the street, then I'm not somebody that you wanna compete against. Cause I'm immense, I'm larger than the motherfuckers. I ain't trying to be with y'all suckers. And you understand the vibe, baby. You know why I'm alive, baby. If ands or maybes not something that I use, you never hear motherfucker making an excuse. Cause I don't have to do that. My shit is just straight like 6 o'clock. Sure that I made sure I hit the rock. I ain't talking about hitting the rock like selling crack, and I ain't never been in no shit like that. I make a good dollar. I ain't rich, but I ain't broke in this bitch, and that's my word, yo. That's my word, yo. I make sure that my voice always get heard, yo. Yo, if you got a person, if you got a man, if you got a woman, they don't leave where you stand. Yeah, that's a situation that you gotta reevaluate and make sure you don't do it late. They ain't heard your voice, well, they ain't heard it because that's been your choice. And I'm not going to blame everything on you, but listen, you got to stand up for yourself. That's what you do. So do it today. Make sure that you make the things go the way. Take care of your kids, love your moms, kiss your lover, treat them like your brother. If you can't talk to your lover like they are your friend, then your shit has really ended. And it can't be amended. So to other business you tend. All right, let's go. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night. We will be back tomorrow night. Yeah. We will be back tomorrow. Yeah, you don't have to beg, steal, or borrow. Tomorrow night, 2 a.m. I will see you right here with the rest of my friends. All right. What up? What up, Miko or MKO? What's good, man? Good. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Yo, man. Yo, I want to thank all my people for representing. Like, you got to understand, man. You know what I mean? When you coming into a pack of lions, you can't be no hyena. You can't be no hyena. You come in where the lions are. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be a hyena. This ain't the Lion King. Ain't no Scar around here. You can't come into the lion's den and you a hyena. You gonna get your neck bent. We not gonna eat you. We just gonna snap that neck, have you in our mouths, swing you around, and let you know all the other hyenas know, like, yo, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. You can't. This the lion's den. That's what this is. This is the lion's den. We run this pride. These are our planes. You don't want to fuck around in here. Take that hyena shit somewhere. Fuck out of here. Oh, nut ass bullshit ass nigga. Hey, yo, make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Let me go over the results of this poll. Okay, the poll question was, do people in a couple have an obligation to support each other and provide for each other? 71% says yes, of course, if they are together. 14% says no, not unless they are married. 7% says only financially to an extent. And 7% says the man should provide financially. I want to thank everybody for coming through and participating in the poll. And but I think it's just something to note. I was 28 votes for the poll, but only 15 likes. But all right, man. Like I said, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, love y'all right back to life. Tomorrow night, I should have a story to tell. If what happened today was about something, I should have a hell of a story to tell. At the very least, somebody should want to have a talk with me. Even if, I should get a phone call from somebody soon. Let's see how it happens. See if my director, see if he comes holler at me. Somebody gonna have to do something. I should have a story to tell tomorrow night. So tomorrow night at 2 a.m., make sure y'all come back here and let me see if I have a story to tell. I'm putting my money on. I'm gonna look to the left. I'm gonna look to the right. I'm gonna look to the front. I'm gonna look to the back. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look down. Peace, y'all. 1.